The third report in EX5 booking analysis is the total room nights by room type and by length of stay. So we go back to our data. We make sure that it is in the right format of a list. And you click anywhere in your data, within the range of your data, and click Insert, Pivot Table. Make sure that the table which is filled in by Excel for you is correct. And now we're going to put our pivot table report in an existing worksheet. So we go to EX5 booking analysis, which we previously built. It already contains 2 pivot tables, and leave around 6 rows between this new pivot table and the previous one, and click OK. So now from this field list, we're going to choose our row label, which is room type, our column label, which is the length of stay, and length of stay is actually here. Now I'm going to drag it directly to the columns because I want to make sure that Excel puts it on the column. And you can see that the smallest value for the length of stay is 2 and the largest value is 8, but we don't really want to show one column per length of stay. We want to group this, so I'm going to right click, group, and so the smallest value is 2, the largest value is 8, and I'm going to group by 2. So now it shows me 2 to 3 nights, 4 to 5 nights, and 6 to 8 nights. And now for our values, we want the total room nights, so I will click room nights here, and that fills it in for us, and that's the report that we want. We can adjust our column widths, and we can also make sure that it didn't really mess up our earlier pivot tables as well. And I'm going to format this with the same style, and unshow the field headers. And change the label here. One nice thing we can do is add some headers for our pivot table reports so that it's clear to people what this pivot table is all about. So let's add a heading up here. I'm going to insert a row. I'm going to select, and I'm going to merge and center. Select, merge and center. Select, merge and center. And I'm going to put a background color here. Change the font color to white. Change the report title font to something like 22. And for the title of this pivot table, maybe we'll set it to a slightly lower number, like 18 or 16. Okay. So that's our first pivot table report. And for the second one, this is going to be bookings by nationality and booking pace. Merge and center. And we can go ahead and delete these empty rows. And the fourth pivot table, merge and center. And delete these empty rows. Or we could probably leave an empty row here. Okay, so here are our 3 pivot table reports in EX5 booking analysis.